Hey guys, Warzide back for Pokemon Silver, and I went and trained Ekans up to level 15, and it took a while. But she learned Bite, which will be helpful in this next match. And her stats are looking up. At least starting to. Anyway, now that it is a new day, we can go pick another Apricorn, because they respawn each stage just like berries do. And also, since one day has passed, we can go pick up that special Pokeball from Kurt if the controller will stop screwing up. And we got the Fastball, which works better on Pokemon that are fast. Oops. And then if you leave and come back in, you can give him another one, and he'll make another one for tomorrow. I will probably forget about this one. I guarantee it. At least until later. Okay, so out here is your second rival battle. So I hope you're ready, because I sure am. If you wanted to go out to Ilex Forest, you gotta do it, you can go out to Ilex Forest, which is the area beyond this place. You have to go out there before beating the Rockets. Otherwise, you gotta wait till after you beat your rival. And Quasi sends out Gastly. This is why I wanted Bite. Gastly could prove troublesome. It knows Hypnosis, Lick, and Spite. So it won't be dealing much damage, but it will be annoying. And Bite is a dark move, so it deals a lot of damage to Gastly. And Hypnosis is a sleep-inducing move. I think I've talked about it before. But Ekans owns Gastly. Alright, then he's going into Zubat. Zubat is level 14 and knows Leech Life, Supersonic, and Bite. Once again, this one's not too much trouble. I actually have a pretty good team for this fight. And he's actually smart, because Bite is a special move. So Geodude is getting hit for some pretty good damage with that. And Zubat goes down. And the last Pokemon will be his starter Pokemon. For us, it is Quilava, which will know Tackle, Leer, Smokescreen, and Ember. It will be level 16. And if you chose Cyndaquil, he will have a hacked Croconaw at level 16 because it evolves to level 18. Game designers. The Croconaw will know Scratch, Leer, Rage, and Water Gun. And if you pick Totodile, he will have a Bayleaf, level 16, with Growl, Razor Leaf, Reflect, and Poison Powder. And we are going to try out Magnitude, assuming Judy doesn't take too much damage from this. But what Magnitude does is it picks a random one between 1 and 10, and the higher numbers deal more damage, the lower numbers deal less. And Magnitude 9 destroyed Quilava. And I think Geodude needs to take a break here, because he's getting a little bit above everybody else. And I actually handled that one really well. Surprised at how well Ekans took down that Gastly. Oh, he's mad at us for beating the Rockets before he could. So he just goes on. And Geodude actually did take some good damage, so we'll go heal. Oh! Okay. Here is our egg hatching. Yay! I was planning to cut that, but I guess I can't. And Togepi comes out. No nickname for Togepi. Togepi is level 5. It is a normal type. If you plan on using it, first thing you should know is Togetic. Its evolution, Togetic, is normal and flying. And you will also have a tough time because Togepi starts with no attacking moves. And you also have issues because the next move it learns is Metronome at level 7, which will give you a random move out of any move possible. So that could be nice sometimes, could be plain fail, because it can get Splash. Unfortunately for little Togepi, he gets to go into PC just like the rest of our Pokemon that we're not using. Nothing against you, Togepi, but... also, another thing you should know is Togepi cannot breed. We will get into breeding in a little bit. Togepi cannot breed on its own. It needs to evolve before it can. That is the requirements of baby Pokemon. And we are going to go into the Mart, because I'm running low on Pokeballs. Wait. And they have repels, which we want, because once we catch everything, I don't want to have any more wild battles. We just get 10. Potentially good for a while, and we'll blow the rest on Pokeballs. 56. We have 20 bucks. Okay. Alright, any and all new Pokemon here in the Ilex Forest, which we will enter in a second, are here at night, which is only 2 of them. There's Paris, which we saw earlier in Bugsy's gym, and then there's Oddish, which is a grass and poison type. Oh, and this guy needs his Farfetch'd back. But the forest is too scary. And Zubat is the only Pokemon here at night that we don't want. I just want to see how massive this fight does to other stuff. Oh my god. Ekans just became that much cooler. And here is the Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd. You don't want to keep following it that way, because that'll just take more time. You still want to go around here and go through this little tree maze and find an Oddish. You will also notice with this game that the wild Pokemon are pretty weak. Yeah, see, we've already beaten the second gym and we're still finding level 5 wild Pokemon. But that's because they designed this game with a much bigger after story than any other game that they've made so far, so it has time to go up in the levels. And Oddish is pretty cool. Oddish has 2 different Pokemon it can end up evolving into, which is pretty cool. It'll evolve into Gloom by level up, and then if you give Gloom a Leaf Stone, it'll evolve into Vileplume, which is grass and poison as well, and is essentially a big version of Oddish. However, if you give Gloom a Sunstone, it'll evolve into Blossom, which loses its poison type. But, oops, item. It loses its poison type, and is usually a more useful Pokemon. Alright, come on, Paris! No. Okay, blah blah blah. I really want to find Paris, because after that we can put repels up. Oops. Don't want to do that. Okay, then you're going to want to come around up here. More wild Pokemon. It's not even a Paris. I want a Paris. Come on. And now, since we've come all the way around, we can chase Farfetch'd. Back the other way around. Okay, Farfetch'd runs that way. We have to just keep chasing it that way, instead of having it go farther away from us in the wrong direction. Hit the tree. Run that way. That's right. Yeah, here, Farfetch'd. Ooh, and where'd this guy come from? Oh, he doesn't have a badge. Yes, I found your Farfetch'd. And he gives us, as a thank you present, HM01, which is Cut, which you may recognize as the HM that the Hive badge allows us to use. Which we also have to use in order to go on, because this is a cuttable tree. And we are going to take advantage of that Oddish that we just caught, and it is going to learn Cut for us. However, we are not going to quite do that yet. We are going to want to leave Ilex Forest. If you want, if you catch a Paris, it is a good user, because a good Pokemon to have, because it can have both of the HMs that we've gotten up to this point. You can have both Cut and Fletch. And then if you come back here and you talk to this guy when he's back at his house, he gives you the Charcoal, which is essentially the Miracle Seed of Fire types. Which is nice. But we don't have a Fire type, so... useless to us, not necessarily for everybody. So I really hope we find a Paris soon, because I don't want to deal with Zubat bumping into me all over the place. Or Oddish. Okay, now I can cut. Once you use cut, I'll just use cut. The Ilex Forest Shrine is in honor of the forest's protector, which is a Pokemon you were never able to get in the English version of the games without glitching or hacking or the like. Come on, be a Paris. Too bad you suck. Unhealthy. As soon as I find a Paris, I can put up a repel. Okay, but as soon as we go around here, we can talk to this guy. Be careful not to jump off the ledge. What is he doing? He's shaking trees with Headbutt. And he gives us the TM for Headbutt. And basically it lets us hit trees and possibly knock out Pokemon. And so we are going to use that TM, like the rest of our TMs. And I'm going to use it on Bayleaf just because that feels right. Bayleaf just seems like the thing that would be headbutting the trees. So we're going to get rid of Tackle because Headbutt's essentially an upgraded version of it. And just so you know, don't headbutt on that tree, it's kind of pointless. Doesn't do any of the good Pokemon. Alright, big interruption, and more by Ralph the Fisher. That's not how awesome his Goldeen is yet, actually, no. Why would you want a Marie? You're a fisherman. Alright, we'll check out Headbutt. I want to headbutt this tree. Aw, nothing fell out. What this one? There are two different kinds of trees you can hit with Headbutt. This one is obviously a normal tree, because normal trees would have, well, at least for Silver, they would have Weedle, Kakuna, Execute, and Beedrill. Well, actually, this could be either. But special trees will, instead of Kakuna, have Pineco, which is kind of what I'm looking for. That and Execute. So we'll just get some Headbutts in on our way out. Random trees. Nope, nothing. Come on, Paris! Ugh. No, I don't want to go to Pokemon! Looking at a ledge doesn't do us any good. You. Alright, well, that's the end of Ilex Forest. I think we'll just get Paris next time, because I don't have much time left. So, I will see you guys later.